Everyone, this is Norma with All My Crafts, and today I wanted to explain to you how I made this beautiful basket. I used a basket like this from the Dollar Tree, just a plain basket, and turned it into this. And let me explain how it's done. It's very easy, very simple. So some of the materials you're going to need is obviously your basket. You're going to need some kind of tool depending on the color you're using. You also need an image if you want to add an image to the front. You don't need this if you don't want to. The basket looks beautiful just with the tool and the trim along the top edge. So if that's all you want, then it's that simple and it's done. You also need some little bling if you want to add it randomly, and some trim for the handle if you want to add that to your handle. So let's get started and let me explain to you how this is made. Very easy, very simple. So what I did is I measured the basket from the top to the bottom, and it was about 5 inches. So I doubled that, so it's 10 inches. Then I added an additional 2 inches, which made it 12 inches. So I cut all my strips to be 12 inches long. And once you cut out all your pieces, what you're going to do is fold this in half like this, and make sure the bottom edges are pretty much even. And then you're going to tie a knot to this end here. Okay, so these are your two ends here, and you're going to tie a knot. Sorry about my fingers, guys. I was dyeing Easter eggs, so some of the dye is still on my fingers. Okay, so this is what you're going to do is you're going to make a knot like this. Okay, so you're going to have two pieces like this and then the knot at the top. And the reason I like doing it like this is because it makes the basket more full. So I like it to be nice and full. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your hot glue gun and you're going to add glue along the edge here, and then just put this piece right here. So let me get some glue real quick. I'm not going to do the whole thing, but I just want to show you what it looks like. So all you're going to do is add some glue there, and then you're going to add this piece here, and you're going to hold it for a minute, and it will stay. So that's all you're really going to do is just do that along the whole edge here. And it depends on you what colors you're using. The way that I like to do this is I did this one. I used 4 of the darker color and then 3 of the lighter color. So you can do it any way you want. If you want it one color, then just makes it easier for you. So that's it. So you're just going to do this process throughout the whole basket. Once you're done with that, you're going to take your trim and you're going to attach your trim. Now, I already started this, as you can see. So all you're going to do now is add some hot glue to this part here, and then just have your trim come around to cover, and it'll cover it. I also added this bling to the center of the trim because this trim is blank or doesn't have anything in the center, and I wanted to add some more to it, so I added this bling here to the center and just went around the whole basket like that. And really that's it. And then for the image here, this image I got from Google. All I did was did a Google search of frozen circle images, and they came up, and I printed this on my printer. I used a heavier cardstock, not to the printer paper, because I wanted this to be a little bit thicker. So I printed it out. I used some decoupage to the image. As you can see, I used a glitter decoupage just to give it, a nice hardness and firmness, and added this pretty pink and pearl trim along the sides there, and then some little bling here to each little scalloped piece. So again, you don't need this image if you want the basket without. It's definitely, still beautiful. So yeah, on the handle, there's 2 trims on the handle. You have this double edge trim here, and then this pink and pearl trim here. That's the same trim that's on the side here, on the front. So I use that for the handle, okay? Now for this, I also added, again, this little bling, and I just put them in random areas on the tool here. Okay, and then for the side, for this, each side, I made this little bow here. Look how pretty that is. So this bow is, I think, from Spellbinder. It's a bow die from Spellbinder. I think it gives you like 3 different sizes. So I used these two sizes here and kind of, layered them together. And I'm going to attach this to the side of the basket right here. So it's going to be on both sides of the basket. So I think that's going to be really, really pretty. So yeah, plain basket into this beautiful, beautiful tutu basket. Just gorgeous. So let me show you some other baskets that I made. And this one is, again, the frozen theme. The next one I have to show you is a jasmine basket. Sorry. So the jasmine basket is made with some lavender and teal tulle, as you can see. So I just, again, glued it throughout the whole basket. I used this pretty double edge purple tulle here, or trim I should say. And I added some bling along the center of the trim as well. And the handle has 2 trims as well. It's got this double edge trim that I think I got from Hobby Lobby, and then this pretty purple flower with pearls along the trim. So, and again, I printed the image from Google and just printed it out on my printer. And look how beautiful that is. And for this one, I did make this bow here. Now, this bow is just a single bow, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It's kind of like a faux leather, and I got this from Hobby Lobby in a spool. And I cut it out. This is a little bit thick, so I think with this one, I'm going to add a hair clip to the back. I'm going to add a hair clip, and then somehow I got to figure out how to clip it onto the basket here. So when Easter is over, you can take this off and use this as a hair bow. So I'm going to do that to both of them that I made. I think that'll look really nice. So that's what I made for the jasmine basket. And the next one I have to show you is a Rapunzel basket. And this is what it looks like. And the Rapunzel basket is made with some pink and lavender tulle. And that's what her color on her dress is. So that's what I used for this one. Again, I did print this image from Google, downloaded it, and printed on my printer. I added randomly this little bling on the tulle, and I used this type of edging here for the middle. Now this edging I got from Hobby Lobby, and I purchased this pull from Hobby Lobby for about $4. This is, what they sell bolt as is. So it was about $4. It got marked down and marked down. Here it says $7.45, but no, I got it for $4. So on this one, what I did, since it is a single edge trim, what I did is I glued the bottom basket, and then I went along and I glued the top part as well. So this is how I got it. So I glued it like this around the whole basket, so made it into a double-edged trim. So I did that, and then I added this beautiful bling along, the center here. I did make these handmade flowers here, and this one here as well. I do have a tutorial on how to make these handmade roses. So I added one to each handle here and one right here. And then I did add a couple little flowers. These little ones I made as well. And again, I added the little bling to the whole basket, but look how beautiful it is. So this one is my Rapunzel basket. Okay. I also have one more. I have a Monster High basket. So this one I used purple tulle, black tulle, pink tulle, and just one strip of white tulle. It's like a glittery white tulle. And again, I printed the image from Google. And the trim that I used here, this is a double-edged trim. And this basket is different from the other ones. This one is from Party City. On this one, the handle is longer, so I did not use any kind of trim on it. And again, you don't have to. It's all up to you. But I did use this double edge, and then I added just one strand of this black bling. And on this one, I made this bow here. As you can see, this is from the Sizzix die, and I made this bow here. And really, that's it. On this one, I still need to add some bling to the tulle. So you don't have to necessarily do that. I just like to add some sparkle to them. So yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and have a wonderful Easter. Take care. Bye.